Hey guys, it's Rishi. This is just me talking to myself or anyone that wants to watch my financial journey. I'll be going over all my positions, all the stocks, crypto, and any other potential investments that I might be in. So I just started this portfolio. Well, I've had it for a while, but I recently just put in 1,000 and Uh, since I put in that 1,000, I did a few options trades, which at first didn't go that well. But then I did a couple leaps, and if you don't know what leaps are, it's basically, let's say if we look at Astrospace here, which um, just uh, got its ticker from Felicity, which is a SPAC. If you need me to go over these terms more, just leave a comment down below and I'll answer them. But so what you do is you just go to an option to find a leap is basically you want to buy a call option very deep in the money, and in the money I mean below the share price. So the share price right now is $12.65. So let's say I want to buy this $5 option. So as long as the price of Aster stays above $5, then I'll like by the expiration date, which is February 18th, 2022, I'll be making money. And the best way to like measure the value of each of these leaps is to look at the delta. So basically how the delta works is that this shows, oh wait, I don't know what happened to it, but look at this one. So basically it says 0.89, right? So this is each contract, each option contract is equivalent to 100 shares. So the delta just shows what percentage of those shares you'll be getting for every movement in the price. So let's say ASTR goes up $1, your contract would go up, or you would make $89 from that $100. Let's say you own 100 shares, which would actually cost 1,000 to about 12,000, right? I mean 1,200. Sorry. So it would cost 1,200. But you'd be getting it for only $550 per contract, and you'd be getting about 90% of the gains as if you put in $1,200. So for almost half the price, you're getting 90% of the gains. So this is kind of like a leverage position, but it is quite safe considering that this is a big movement in the downside, especially for this company that just IPO'd, essentially. So what I did initially was I just bought a leap. I think it was like a 12.5 leap, but 12.5 strike. I bought it here, and then I made about a couple hundred, which was pretty solid. And then I sold it off because it started to dip again. But now currently all I have are debit spreads, which kind of it's like a hedge against a long position. So you can see right here, I bought three $20 calls that expired on February 18th, 2022, but I also sold three $25 calls. I sold three $25 calls to hedge my position. So I don't have to pay 3 times $1.73 per share. I would actually have to pay the difference between this 128 and the 173. In this case, each contract only cost about $55. Yeah, $55. So I paid about $165, and my potential gain could be the difference in these strikes. So $5 times 3, so 15 times 100, so $1,500. I don't know if that math calculation makes complete sense to you guys just hearing it, but yeah. So that's one of the main positions I have. The rest is just like a high covered call dividend portfolio that I'm starting to build. Taking a look at my crypto, I am in this company called Strikecoin. And so what Strikecoin is basically they plan on tokenizing all sorts of assets from crypto, having a huge crypto exchange, to also having stocks that are tokenized, so you could buy them at all times throughout the day, 24/7, but the price reflects throughout the regular trading hours. So let's say you wanted to put a limit order, and it's like 10 p.m. and you want to buy a stock, right? You wouldn't be able to actually buy it on the stock market, but if you were on this platform and it was a tokenized stock of, let's say, Apple, you could buy that stock and then not have to worry about, oh, what if the price shot up the next morning, but my limit order wasn't filled? You would have that token or that stock like that was tokenized in possession, so you would still capture the market movements, whether down or up in that position. So, and TradeStrike also is working on, let's see, Strikecoin. They're also working on tokenizing real estate, so you can have shares of real estate in a token form. And essentially, the coin is fairly new. It's only been out for, let's see, since May 11th, around there. So it's still very early. There's only a $7 million market cap for a 1 billion supply coin that actually they burned 10%, I believe. So there's still a huge amount of gains to go. If you look at their roadmap, right now they're in the very, very, very early stages. So they're working on their plan. What they plan to do is release TradeStrike, which is like the full application, by Q4 of 2022. And within this month, I believe they're releasing Strike Lite, which is like a platform where you can exchange, farm, and then stake your Strike coins, which is very, very cool, and I'm very excited for that. You can see the team, which is Joe and then Kishan. These guys are amazing. They're very communicative with the team, and they're on Telegram actively, as well as Discord. So I think it's a very promising and quite incredible project. So I'm excited. Here they even show you how to buy it using PancakeSwap and the BSC. So if you guys need any help with this, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be active, so I'll be able to help you guys. But these videos, very descriptive, and you'll be able to follow it pretty well. I'm also in this other decentralized application called Golden Wools. It's on the Tron network, and basically all it does is it's a locked farm. So you put in your TRX and it locks it in there, so you can't withdraw it, but it gives you a daily ROI of 4%. And there's also a vault in which, so you put in your TRX and you get sheep, and then these sheep forever, they yield you a certain amount of money. And then this is daily production. This never ends. This is actually season 2. The original one was called Golden Eggs Finance, and that one has been going for around 8 months now. I got in pretty early, probably in the first 2 months. But now this is the second season, and in the initial season, there wasn't any burning mechanism written into the contract code, but now there is. So when inflation gets too high, because this is an inflationary token, there's more printed every single day. So inherently, the price will go down. That's just how it's supposed to work. In the first season, the price went down, and there's nothing you could really do except for create farms that burn the token, but people will have to be willing to burn their token instead of just like selling it and getting the profit. But here, the contract burns liquidity, tokens in liquidity, and it inherently pumps the price without any other user input. So it's very good. They're also active on Telegram a lot. So I think this is a very good project. It's not financial advice, no recommendation, but this is what I've been doing. I get about $20-ish a day from this. I kind of just let it sit, and then I move it to either BlockFi or I just cash it out and then like put it in stocks or something. So yeah, so far that's all the main stuff I'm in. If you guys like this, I'll make another video. I mean, I will be making videos. This is only the first. This is the first day, so we'll keep track. This is the main thing I want to keep track of, so I can see my growth over time, and hopefully you guys can follow with me. Maybe give me advice on what I should do. I'm very open to that. So, yeah, thank you.